Hi nappers, sleepers, dreamers, and aliens. Welcome back to ClusterBendedMind's channel where I talk about blog about dreams, and look for an answer about the dream that I had. I will try to analyze the meaning of and share my interpretation of my dreams, okay? And for today's topic is dreaming about Gravestone. Full disclosure, some of the interpretation that I have written, also talk about, is not my own, but I also spin my own in it. I didn't critic what the interpretation is all about. I do read 5 books. Also, I've read Archimedes. I think I mentioned this after my talk. Later on, I mentioned that again, just to make sure that you are aware they're not of my own, but I will also interpret my own ways of interpreting the dream. Okay. Um. Yeah. Let's start with this. Interpretation with dreams are different from individuals because of their experience in their life, culture, tradition, and the environment they lived in. Other ways of interpreting your dreams are your feelings within your dreams, what you are keen on, the colors, the setting of the dream, and many more that need proper investigation within the dream. Because everybody are everybody is unique, and their perspective and uniqueness is not it's quite different from everybody. But most times, though, within the dream realm, the interpretation itself can have the same concept somebody, but to me everybody's unique. Nobody's the same mentally. Their capacity is different. And their tradition, like it's just so weird to me. What made me love, trying to find an answer about the meaning of my dream is because there's certain viewpoints, certain points in my life where my dream gave me a hint of what is about to happen, or when when I will have a job, like literally a job usually gives me color. I gotta look up the interpretation of red, because red, that was the next color to red. That's why I like red color usually at most times. So let me get back to the interpretation of gravestone. So, number one, if the gravestone is in good condition, it signifies a new opportunity in your life. Two, old gravestone in your dreams signifies a new friendship is about to come. So, new friends. So, whatever you do, always talk to people. You never know, this person will be your true friend. Three, predicts a pregnancy or birth. So this is a bit unusual, but yes, predicts a pregnancy or birth. If you think about it metaphorically, I think. In my viewpoint, like I said, in my viewpoint, not, you know, you die and then you reincarnated. So could be. For if you see your name in the gravestone, happiness will soon be reached with your family, within your family. Like it could happen. Um, Five, broken or crumbled headstone. It denotes brief happiness. So it's just temporary happiness that's going to happen in your life. It's sad, but yes. Six, if you order a tombstone for your relative in your dream, it indicates a productive or lucky in life. Though if you are a married woman and dreamt that you ordered a tombstone, it signifies bad luck and early loss of your husband due to an accident. Seven, if you dreamt seeing your name in a headstone and the environment is peaceful with a clear sky and the weather is like peaceful, it means you are currently living in a moment of peace and quiet. This is what my interpretation would be if the weather, the flower, the grasses, everything around you, and also I incorporated other people's meaning to it and I'm merged it with my own. That's peaceful, quiet. Your dad, like to me, your dad, but you see your name and uh, but yes, it's peace. You're at peace at in the moment right now. You're peace and quiet. Number 8, it means revival. For example, revival of your lost creativity, your revival of your glasses that you have lost, revival of your keys, revival of your friendship, revival of your siblings after a huge fight. So in the Celtic tradition, it's considered a mound as the womb of Mother Earth. Thus, the tomb was considered as a kind of a womb, a place of preparation for the revival of this interpretation was from by a Denise Lynn. It signifies you. It also says that it signifies your buried self that you need to acknowledge. So your buried feelings for someone, or just you the I don't know if you're a victim of something and it's trying to you know vomit. I know it's gross. Um, it's gross saying, but it's trying to you're overfilled with this uh, part of yourself that is hiding, but it wants to come out. But that's all I could say. So number 9, the last one. If the headstone is unmarked, it denotes someone wants to kill you. In the dream, in the dream book of the Mayan, in order for it is suggestion in the dream book of Mayan. In order for you to protect yourself, come to the cemetery and pour over the unmarked grave with corn oil from the dream book of Mayan protection suggestion. That's what the suggestion is, to pour corn oil in the unmarked grave where you're. Uh, this kind of gave me a questionable interpretation because where in your dream, how would you know where the grave is at? If you know exactly where the unmarked grave is, then you could do it. But if you don't know where it is, like how would you find so you have to really travel everywhere to find a cemetery um where the gravestone is. So I forgot to mention to you guys that gravestone has multiple synonym. So if you look at headstone and you look at synonyms, so it can be tombstone, stone, monument, plaque, or tablet. So it has a lot of synonyms. It's an English thing, but other than that, you know what I'm talking about. So it's the headstone. So like I said, the last number 9 is kind of questionable. Like where, like if like in my dream, I'm like always in. I feel like my dream is a parallel universe itself for whatever reason because I'm always in somewhere new, newer place, newer people that I met, newer arena, newer things, newer such new things. Um, but I do remember some of them, and not all of them. Like the Cosmo, I was in a cosmic, you know, realm by myself, and then I was in a moon within the moon, watching the moon, and it was just like such a freaky situation. But I so the meaning of dreaming about headstone or gravestone really depends on how you see things or how your culture or like the talk in town. Um, I'm gonna buy more books of dream because some of the books that I have is like synonymous to each other to different authors, but they use their words, but they do cite. Um, I want to cite two as well. I'm actually reading. the Artemidoros, Daldianos, the book of interpretation. This one is strange, very very strange. But yes. So those are the 9 interpretation of Dreaming of Gravestone. But in the near future, next month, 3, it would be coffin and funeral, and then coffin is um my next interpretation, because I've dreamt of people in a funeral, also coffin. My grandma used to say, but I will share that when next month. Other than that, thank you for listening. I will upload more videos. So thanks. See you in the dream world, people. Bye.